Welcome to the Sales to CEO podcast. This podcast takes you from the sales floor to the big office. I'm Louie Herron, and it's my personal mission to coach, teach, and inspire you to realize the opportunity you have in the automobile business. Learn all the strategies, tactics needed to sell not 15 or 20 cars a month, let's think 40 or 50 cars a month, and grow from sales to sales manager, maybe sales manager to general manager, or even the dealer principal, whichever one you desire. Let's drive your career forward together today. What's going on, guys? It's Louie Herron here with Sales to CEO, another podcast talking to my automotive folks. Look, I'm excited, super excited to share with you something today that I think is overlooked. If you're in the auto space, if you're in sales, you're in management, this is applicable. It's even applicable to general managers. Look, when we start in the automotive business, I think it's critical. I think it's important to realize and understand kind of what the opportunity that lies for all of us. And, when I think about coming up in the car business personally, when I was a 20-year-old kid, I didn't know anything. I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't get any coaching or teaching from anybody, but I was obsessed. I was obsessed to the outcome. I want to touch on that because I think it's gravely important. If you're going to grow yourself, you got to know yourself, right? You got to understand, who are you? What are you truly after? And are you truly committed? Being obsessed to dominate one's thoughts or feelings by a persistent, consistent idea, image, or desire. It haunts you persistently. That's what obsessed means. I mention that to you because I think it's extremely important. Being obsessed for the outcome, two things must happen. Number one, you must know your outcome. Do you want to grow into management? Do you want to become a general manager from management? Do you want to buy your own car dealership? Or scratch all of that. I just want to learn how to sell 30, 40, 50 cars a month. I don't know what it is for you. I don't know what it will take for you to come up with that desire inside of you. But I can tell you there's no coaching, teaching, training on the planet that will change you until you change. Now, I'm not getting on you. I'm reflecting to you what I feel is important to really identify for yourself. You're in the car game. You're at the dealership. You're looking for ups. You're working 12 hours. You are 100% trading labor time for dollars. And that is the toughest way to make a living, right? So my whole goal is to teach you to earn more income, grow in the business, grow your money, invest in yourself, so you can one day have things that you see other general managers have, or partners or owners. All these guys that are GMs and that are partners or owners of dealerships, guys, these people thought differently. They feel differently. They had thoughts that dominated their feelings with persistent, consistent idea, image, or desire that they wanted. I can't explain it to you no more than that, guys. It literally should haunt you persistently. There should be a gnawing of like, gosh almighty, I want to get better. I want to get better. I want to get better. So the first question I pose to you as we start this podcast is, what is your desired outcome? Seriously, honestly, your true desired outcome for yourself in the automobile business. You want to be shagging ups every single day? Do you want to get in the box and learn how to contract customers? Do you want to be a general sales manager and oversee the whole variable operations? Do you want to be a general manager and oversee the entire dealership? Do you want to even grow past that and be a partner, a dealer partner, or maybe even your own dealer principal? I can tell you from personal experience, it's available, it's possible. And I'm going to tell you guys, if something's possible, then I mean, shit, you got to go get it. You got to go get it, right? So the word that comes to mind that I think is critical is the word enthusiasm. And if you look at the word enthusiasm, the last four letters of the word enthusiasm is IASM. And this stands for, in my mind, I am sold myself. This comes from being truly sold, belief system, a positive story that you tell yourself on a daily basis. But you're going to have to learn to build a solid foundation, right? I'm real big on words. I like to look them up, right? Foundation, right? It means it's the lowest load-bearing part of a building or structure, typically below ground, to create the maximum stable structure. Your foundation is your structure. Your foundation is what's creating your results, that character, that foundation. Does that mean you're perfect? No, absolutely not. I haven't been perfect. I've made several mistakes. I share those mistakes because I want you to learn from those mistakes. I share some of the victories. I want you to learn from some of those. But what really comes to mind for me as a spiritual metaphor. Some of you may not be faith followers or Jesus people or believers. That's cool. I'm not even trying to impose my beliefs on you, but I do want you to take the principle of what it says in Matthew 7:24 and 25. It says, therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice like a wise man who built his house on the rock. Then the rain came down, the streams rose, the wind blew and beat against this house, yet it did not fall because its foundation was on the rock. So I'm talking to you today about being obsessed. I'm talking to you today about building a foundation, building a stable foundation. Guys, listen, when you have a quest to sell, you're selling 13, 12, 9, 15 cars a month, and your first step is to get to 30 or 25, and then the next step is to get to 40 or 45. You have to have a solid foundation to get there, which means you need to have concrete character of focus of exactly what you want to get accomplished. Again, go back to the word obsessed. Go back to the word obsessed. Dominates your thoughts. I got to sell 40 cars a month. It dominates my thoughts, my feelings, by this persistent, consistent idea of what 40 cars a month does for me. It gives me production. It gives me cash flow. It gives me self confidence. It gives me even self worth. It gives me the opportunity to be recognized and noticed, to be able to raise in this car game. The desire, and it's got to haunt you to a certain extent where you eat it, sleep it, drink it. Now, listen, when I say these things, some of you that are in automotive, maybe you don't have that burning desire, and I can't put that burning desire in you, right? You could purchase my sales to CEO program. You could purchase my selling on social media, my intro to management class. You can purchase. It doesn't matter. Videos aren't gonna make or break you. Will it give you information? Yes. Does information change situations? Absolutely. But if you don't get off the lazy ass and get after it and have that heart, that body, that soul, that something inside you that stirs, that gets you going every day. If I look back at my automotive career, man, the one thing I had more than anything else is my desire and my obsession to be the best, to figure out what's it take to go from sales to management. I want that. From management to GM, I want that. From GM to owner, I want that. I want that. Can't put that in you, but you can develop it yourself. I know that's the deal. I'm telling you from experience, you can do it. I didn't come out of the womb that way. In fact, I didn't get into the car business until I was 20 years old. My father was a roofer. I didn't come up in a lineage of car people. I didn't have any idea I was going to be in the car business. So you can't tell me that anything is not possible, because it is. I've met several people along my journey, along my path, that are dealer principals or general managers. These guys, some of these guys didn't even finish high school. Believe it or not. Don't tell me it's not possible. You can. But I have some foundational questions that I want you to answer. So if you're driving, don't do this. Go back and replay this. I want you to really get this. This is super, super important. Foundational questions number one. Who are you? Really and truly your true self. Not what you do, don't give me the stats. I'm a dad, I'm a husband. No, 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 no. That's what you do. I want to know who you are. Who are you? What do you stand for? Where's your mindset? What are you all about? Foundation question number two. Why are you here? What is the purpose? God did not create me nor you to recreate, procreate, do a couple of deals, and die and check out of this place. There's a reason. There's something in you that you have that God put you on this planet to do. You happen to be in the car business. Use this as a tool to grow and get better and expand and learn, because the business is a phenomenal business. Anybody that's grown in this business, anyone that's at upper management in this business will tell you it's a great business. Is it tough? 100%. Will it suck the life out of you? If you let it. Your foundation creates balance between the two. Foundational question number three. Where are you right freaking now? What are the facts of your situation? Write this down. Where are you right now? Legitimately, where are you in your life? Where are you in your marriage? Where are you with your children? Where are you in the car business? How many cars are you selling a month? What are your numbers? Not what some people say, oh, yeah, I sell 20 cars a month. Man, bro, come on, please. You sold 20 cars 3 times last year out of 12 months. You call yourself a 20 car guy. Mind you, you may have sold 17, 16 and a half, 19 several times. You're not a 20 car guy, right? The facts. Be honest. That's a foundational question. Get those answers and figure out, where are you now? Foundational question number 4, where do you want to go? Now, this is the fun part. This is the outcome. This is where you got to be truthful again. Where do you really want to go? Like, if you're going to be in this business, you guys have heard me say this before, and I'll say it again. If you're in the freaking car business, in this grind of a business, and you like it well enough that you think you're going to stay in it for another 3 or 4 years because you know the income is good, you've made some good money, then why not shoot for the freaking stars? Why not go for the big money, right? Big money in F&I, big money at sales manager, big money at general sales manager, big money at GM, the biggest money possible at owner operator. It's available. So the question number 4 for your foundation is, where do you really want to go? And number five question, the last question you ask yourself is, what is getting in the way? What are the distractions? What are the barriers? What is holding you back? Is it your mindset, your skill sets, your habits? Is it too much sedation? Is it too much medication? And when I'm talking about that, guys, I'm talking about drugs, alcohol. I'm talking about, or do you have to decompress, de-stress? Got to take a little Xanax? Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's good or bad for anybody to smoke weed or anybody to have a good time and have a drink, but I'm just telling you, it's a distraction. It will steal your time, your ambition, your dreams, your goals. This is between you and you. When you ask yourself this foundational question, you've got to be honest with you. What is getting in the way? Is it a toxic relationship? Is it a toxic marriage? I don't have that answer. I don't know what your situation is, right? But I can tell you this, you need to identify what is getting in the way. Remember, the stronger the foundation, the bigger the empire. Let me say that one more time. The stronger the foundation, the bigger the empire. So guys, look, I want you to fully gather and fully get where I'm coming from on this, and understand that literally for you to succeed, it's first your beliefs, and then it's your potential. And the potential is the gap between where you are and where you want to go, which is why we have that foundational question. Then it's your action, right? Big actions or small actions, all right? Predicated on your level of belief and your potential and certainty. Your actions are directly related to your beliefs and your potential, right? Your certainty or uncertainty. Uncertain, little actions, little results. Making sense? I hope you're tracking with me, right? And the last thing after action is results, right? And again, from the level of action you give creates a level of success or results that you receive. It's that simple. The more success, the greater the belief, the greater the potential that leads to bigger actions, thus creating more results. So look, I'm going to conclude Sales to CEO. Look, I want you guys, do yourself a favor. Continue to listen to this podcast. Share it with other car people. Share it with people that you care about, that you know. Help them grow. There's reciprocity in helping others. Help others grow. Share it. Like it. I would personally love if you left a review. Obviously, you guys know from a social world, getting my name out there and letting people know that I want to help change car people's lives and help them get going in the right direction and help them get to the next level. I would appreciate anything, and I'm already grateful if you're still listening. I'm totally grateful. A couple other things real quick. Go to louieherron.com. That's louieherron.com if you want to check out any of the courses that I have. Guys, you got to learn to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself in one of my courses, get somebody else's. The bottom line is you got to get more information. Information will change the situation. The action is what propels that information to the results you're looking for, which is the success that you want. So louieherron.com, click on courses. They'll all drop down from sales to CEO to the closing course to the selling cars on social media course to the management course. It's all there. Okay. And then if you just want some more free content like you're getting right now, you can go to Louie Herron TV on YouTube. Again, anything on leadership, anything on sales, anything on business. And of course, I sprinkle just a little bit of life's lessons. Look, thank you so much for listening. Again, until next week on the Sales to CEO podcast. Great selling, kick some ass, keep doing the things you know to do, but get better every single day. We'll see you next week on the Sales to CEO podcast. Thanks for tuning in to the Sales to CEO podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, like, and share it with other car professionals. Guys, it really helps a ton. For those ready to take the next step, visit louieherron.com for the Sales to CEO course and many other courses and resources you're going to need to get you to that 40 and 50 cars a month. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Louie Herron TV for more insights, strategies as well. Let's keep driving your career forward together.